Good morning. It feels good to sleep for 13 hours, which I did. That's why 3 p.m. is like morning for me. Great weather. Stepped outside for a walk. I'll get myself some clothes. Yeah, from the Buy Nothing website. I'm like addicted to it. What else? We'll go home and try to actually clean up some space. Because I feel like after 13 hours of sleep, I can do something. Yeah, the plan is to get a relaxing day. That's interesting that nobody emailed me. I opened my work email, like, wow, people really are taking days off. Which is great. It means I can take days off. So, yeah. Let's see how it goes. What are they doing? They're definitely not injured. I've seen them putting their wings together. So fun. Makes me sad sometimes that there is no camera that can see things as beautifully as our own eyes, like human eyes. I hope one day they'll invent something like that and it won't cost, what is, a leg and an arm? That's the expression? Hi. I just got out of bath/shower. Whatever, not important. So forgive me my wet hair and towel, but I wanted to share something with you that I think is very strong. So I told you that I was listening to this book, The Body Keeps the Score. Well, since I finished it, let me see who wrote it, because it's not very nice of me to reference the book but never mention the author of the book. The Body Keeps the Score, book by Bessel van der Kolk. He's from Netherlands, I believe. So I finished listening to it, and in the last chapter, he talked about therapeutic effects of theater and acting, and I thought, like, I chose the right one to help myself. Basically, I always said that acting is the only occupation where you can take all your personal dramas and traumas and transform them into something beautiful, into art. And he spoke a lot about Shakespeare, how they work with different, like, traumatized kids or people who are incarcerated, and how they help them go through their, like, live through their traumas, understand them, name them, and heal while working on Shakespeare. And there is an example of one veteran who was supposed to perform Richard's speech, and he couldn't. And so somehow they went into his like childhood memory, blah 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 blah, not important. So the important part is, I think, the words that the teacher slash instructor slash therapist told him, and I thought that they're very strong. So she told him, "You are your mother, and you're giving birth to yourself, and you're telling yourself that you're going to make it. You're not going to die. You must convince yourself, you must convince that little newborn that you are not going to die." And that resonated with me so much. I think like yesterday I compared what I'm going through, and as it turned out, a lot of us are going through, is like being born again. And I thought, interesting how universe talks to you. Yeah, I think it's very strong that at some point we have to become our own parents, our own support, and sometimes it's us who has to tell ourselves that we're gonna make it. So we're gonna make it. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night.